Okay friends, I had last time promised that I'm going to make videos on how to weave a good story for PPTT. Okay, and this was basically to help you guys because the rejection rate during the screening is very high. Okay, so in this episode what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an image. Okay, and that image will be there in front of you for 15 seconds like it is done in the SSB. Thereafter, I am going to give you two lines of stories for the same image. Okay, one is going to be a story which will not be acceptable, and the other one is going to be a story which will be acceptable. Okay, and thereafter, then we will discuss how OLQs are deduced, right, and what are the points that you must keep in mind while narrating the story. Okay. This is the agenda for today. Now I am going to show you the image which will be there in your screen for 15 seconds. Well guys, now you have seen the image, right? Now what I saw is there are three characters, two women or two female and one male. One female is in the age group of 45-50, the other female is in the age group of 20-22, and there is a male character in the middle of the image who is in the age group of 22-25, 22 to 25, right? And the mood of all the three is negative, right? And the first line of story, Ram is the only son of his mother who is a widow. She toiled all her life in bringing up Ram and got him married to Sita, who is from another nearby village. Sita and Ram's mother have been having differences of opinion, and Sita often quarreled with her mother-in-law. Due to this, Ram decides to leave his house and live separately with Sita in her village. What I saw in the image is that Ram's mother is pleading to Ram not to do this, as he is the only support for her during her old age. Okay. However, he does not listen to her and he decides to pull out, and he takes Sita and goes away to her village to live permanently there. Now this is one line of story. See, if you see the image, it is very natural for anybody to assume this kind of an environment, because now you can see that the old lady is actually pleading and Ram is pushing her away, or is trying to withdraw his hand and move away, and there is a lady in the background who is watching the whole drama. Okay, now this kind of story is completely negative. Okay, even if the image is negative, you can see life is not black or white. Life is a shade of grey. So if you have to assume, then why can't we assume something which is closer to white? Okay. So now this kind of story where your main character is Ram and he is being so careless about his mother. So he is the sense of responsibility is so poor, right? And he is just walking off from his mother, who has toiled all her life in bringing him up, right? So this is obviously your main character is nothing but you. So it means you are going to be behaving like this, a person with very low sense of responsibility, right? On the other hand, the same theme. Okay, Ram is the only son of his mother who is a widow. She toiled all her life in bringing up Ram. She gets him married to Sita, who is a girl from the nearby village. Sita and Ram's mother having differences of opinion, and Sita has been quarreling with her very often. This has been spoiling the environment in the house, and one fine day Ram's mother decides to inform Ram about the behavior of Sita, and the moment he utters, the moment she tells as to what is happening in the house when he is not home, he gets angry and he wants to go and confront Sita, right? At the same time, mother doesn't want a quarrel in the house. She is advising him not to get angry and rather try and talk to her and resolve this matter for once and for all, right? Ram understands, he takes a step backwards, he understands what mother is trying to say, he introspects, then in the night he engages with Sita, he talks to her and he explains to her that how difficult it has been for his mother to toil all her life without his father being there, and how she has struggled to bring him up, and now that she has joined him as his wife, it is her sacred duty to take care of his mother or her mother-in-law. And listening to all these stories and all this convincing that Ram does, Sita tries to mold her behavior. And later on, the following day, Sita comes and apologizes to his mother, and she promises that she will never quarrel again with her, and the relationship becomes very cordial, and thereafter they go on to live very happily thereafter. See, the same theme, but I converted the same theme into a positive story. So, can you see the difference? I can weave another story out of this whole image, right? Kaushalya was living in a village with her two children, Ram and Geeta. Now, I have made that girl who is standing in the background as Ram's sister, right? Kaushalya, being a widow, has worked very hard to bring up the children, and both the children are very affectionate to her. Geeta was recently married, and Kaushalya and Ram fulfilled all the demands of her in-laws. However, they turned out to be greedy and sent Geeta back home to get more money as dowry, right? On hearing this, Ram gets upset and wants to confront Geeta's in-laws, but Kaushalya was stopping Ram from doing this, as this will spoil the relationship. After discussions, both Kaushalya and Ram visit Geeta's in-laws and explain to them their poor condition and their inability to pay more money. Ram talks to Geeta's husband separately and convinces him that dowry is not a right practice and that he should take care of his wife. Listening to Ram, Geeta's husband cooperates and in turn convinces his parents against any such demand in the future. Thus, the entire issue gets resolved amicably and they live happily ever after. Now see, there are three stories that I have given you. One, a completely negative story. Second one, a negative theme, negative perception, but turn that into a positive story. Third is completely a positive story, right? Now obviously the third story is the best story. Second is okay and the first is not acceptable. This is what is expected out of you. At least make the second kind of story or the third kind of story. Let the end be positive always, right? And keep the image, whatever you see in the image, keep that the main theme should come out of that image. What people often do is they write the entire story and somewhere link this image in the end, or link this image in the beginning and then go on to write the entire story completely, which is preconceived. And this is what I keep saying is synthetic story. Okay, these kind of conceptions, they are only indicating your limitation of imagination. Basically, you are not thinking on the spot. Okay, you have got hundreds of stories in your brain because you have read so many of them in the various books and in the internet, and now you are chipcoing one of the stories here. That is not acceptable. Your conception should be original, then and there on the spot, and you can make it. It's not so difficult, right? So now coming to the narration part. Okay, when you narrate, you get hardly 1 minute, and you got to be very intelligent. Okay, in this 1 minute, you should be able to fix in your stories. So you got to be very clear. Friends, what I perceived is 3 characters, 2 female, 1 male. Or the one female is of the age group of 45-50, other female is of the age group of 20-22, and the male is in the age group of 22-25, and all of them are in the negative mode, right? The action of my story is whatever. Just give a small caption, okay, right? And go ahead. Ram is like coming to the third story, okay. Ram and Geeta are brothers and sisters, and the old lady is his mother, who was being a widow. He did a lot of hard work and brought up both the children, right? And Geeta gets married to another person, and however, and Ram and his mother, they took care of everything and they fulfilled all their demands during the marriage. However, after a few days, Geeta was sent back by her in-laws, demanding for more money as dowry. When Kaushalya informed Ram about this, Ram gets a little angry and he wants to go and confront them. However, Kaushalya advises him not to do that because that will spoil the relationship. The Ram and Kaushalya both visit Gita's in-laws and tell them their poor condition, the inability to pay more dowry, and request them not to make this as an issue. And they literally plead to them and convince them that this way Gita's life will get ruined. Ram takes the initiative of talking to Gita's husband separately and convinces him that this is not a very good practice. And listening to him, Gita's husband gets convinced, and he goes on to convince his parents and tell them not to make any such demands in the future. Right? Gita also picks up a small-time job later in the village where she adds more income to the family, and thereby they live very happily thereafter. 1 minute. Right? So you got to be crisp to the point and don't go and digress into various minute details of the picture or the image. You will waste your time, you will not be able to come to the theme, main theme of the story. So in this 1 minute, you need to put all these points, how many characters, the age, sex, mood, and come to the gist of the story or the main theme of the story. The moment the assessor gets the main theme of the story, he will now come to know whether it is belonging to class 1 or the first story, the second story or the third story. Accordingly, he will make his assessment. Right? You don't have to add adjectives, and you don't have to explicitly make sure that the OLQs come out. The fact that the story is positive and your main character is involved or taking action to solve the situation, all OLQs, many of the OLQs will flow out automatically. Right? So the points to keep in mind: keep the theme in the middle of the story, add what must have led to it, what will be the outcome. The outcome of the situation should always be positive. Whatever be the situation that you perceive, there has to be a main character who solves that situation towards positivity. Right? Involve him in action. The moment he gets involved in action, a lot of OLQs will automatically flow out. Now in the third story, or the third story that I narrated, Ram and Kaushalya had a lot of, great sense of responsibility. They got Gita married on time. Right? Thereafter, when they hear about them demanding more dowry, Ram takes the initiative. He has the confidence. He takes the initiative. However, he gets a little angry. Any brother would get angry if this is what happens. But he listens to his mother, right? And then both of them go to Gita's in-laws, convinces them. So initiative, self-confidence, liveliness, ability to convince, right? EI. Ram taking Gita's husband separately and talking, because he is of the same age group and perhaps he will understand. Right? Sometimes the old people have the old school of thought. It will be very difficult for them to understand what you are trying to convince. And as it is, if they are greedy, then they will insist. But Gita's husband, now that he is married, he must have developed some amount of emotional bond with his wife. That is intelligence. That is RA. Right? Take him separately, convince him, and then based on his convincing, he gets so convinced that he goes on to convince his parent, nothing doing, he will not demand any money hereafter. Right? And he solves the situation. See how many OLQs I have narrated already. Right? So this is how OLQs will flow out. You don't have to name the OLQs, you don't have to do anything extra. Make sure that the main character is involved in action and solves the situation that is in front of you. Right? Automatically you will get success. At least your story is good, your narration is good. Now what happens in the discussion, we'll see. But discussion is very important. Is that clear? Thank you.